back to killing it in the kitchen. I know it's been a few days since our last video. We're trying to think of something to do, you know, something off of the lines of what we've been doing. Come up with stuffed pork chops. What we're going to stuff them with is a mixture. We just used your regular box stuffing, cooked up a pound of Italian sausage, ground Italian sausage, mixed that together, and we're going to season up our pork chops here, and we're going to get them stuffed. First thing we're going to do is we're going to hit them with a little bit of onion powder, just a nice little coating, get all of them. Okay, then we're going to use a little bit of Italian seasoning. It's a pizza seasoning, but same thing as Italian. Throw a little bit to make sure we get them all. And then we got some garlic powder. Garlic makes everything better. I don't care who you are. Get these seasoned up real nice. Okay. Now we're going to hit them with a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper. I like to use sea salt and cracked black pepper, but we don't have that right now. So, just going to hit it with a little bit of salt on each of them. Now we're just going to hit them with a little bit of pepper. Be careful if you're using a shaker like this, it likes to come out pretty good. Now I think because people in the house aren't real fond of pepper, so we're just going to pepper one side. We'll get them all flipped over. And we'll season the other side. Now, when we were getting ready, we went ahead and I got the potatoes cooked. They're ready to go. We're going to do our greens after we get these stuffed and in the oven. Now I'm going to cook them at 350 for probably an hour because I cut them pretty thick. And I'm going to throw in a little bit of beef soup base, veggie soup base, and chicken. This sounds weird, but I'm telling you what, that's the way to go. We'll hit them with the Italian seasoning, and then we're going to get the stuff in them. Now what we're going to do, I'm not going to stuff all of them for you guys. I'll get 2 stuffed, then we're going to go ahead and finish stuffing them, and we'll get back with you when we get ready to put them in the oven. You're going to take a nice, generous handful. Don't worry, I did wash my hands, so they're clean. A nice, generous handful in here of the stuffing. I want it to look like that. He's taking a big old bite. Set that in our pan. Get our second one here. Again, you just want to grab a handful. And we're going to stuff her right in there. Again, I'm going to go ahead. We will get the rest of these stuffed and in the pan. And we'll be right back so you can watch us when we put them in. Alright, so we got all our pork chops stuffed, well, seasoned and stuffed. I mixed up some little love juice to put in the pan with them so they don't dry out, and it'll help tenderize them. Now, what we did is we took, as I said, 3 different types of soup base. We have beef, pork, and chicken. And we put 1 teaspoon of each one. We got about 1.5 cups, 2 cups of water, and we're going to dump split it up between the 2 pans. Then we're going to put foil over them, and then we're going to get them in the oven. So let's do that. We don't want to drown them, we just want enough in the bottom of the pan. It'll keep the pork chops from sticking, number 1. And like I said, it'll help flavor them even more. They're already going to have tons of flavor. Okay, get that in there. Now we're going to cover these with foil, and we're going to get them in the oven. And when we come back, I'm going to be putting together our mashed potatoes. So I'll get this in the oven, and then we'll see you when we're ready to do our taters. Alright, we're going to do our mashed potatoes now. I've already got them boiled off. I got everything I need. We're not going to do anything fancy. We're going to mash them first with a masher. We're going to add our butter, salt, pepper, milk, and I'm going to throw in a little bit of Italian seasoning in the potatoes just to give them a little more flavor. We're going to start with the regular masher just to get them loosened up pretty good. Now you want to cook them. When you cook them, just cook them so they fork them and they come right off the fork. If they're falling off the fork, then you got perfect potatoes ready for mashing. Okay, we'll run through them pretty good with the masher. Now we're going to add our butter and our milk. Now, mashed potatoes to me, supposed to have a lot of butter. Not too much, you don't want to have a heart attack while you're eating, but a good amount. I'm going to put probably half a stick for this pot. And we're going to put in about a teaspoon of salt. And we're just going to give it a nice little shake of pepper. And then with the Italian seasoning, that should be good. And milk. Milk, I'm going to add, for now I'm going to add about a quarter cup. You can always add more. It's kind of hard to take it out once you get started. So just, if you're not sure, add it a little bit as you go, but you can start with a quarter cup. That'll be pretty good. Yep, that's our handicap mixer. It's all good though. Okay, we'll just stick with the masher. Apparently it doesn't want to work today. It's okay, we'll still get them creamy. Just a little extra work. And when I was a kid, I don't care what anybody says, everybody's potatoes had lumps. That makes them good. Just keep mashing until everything's incorporated pretty good. Looks like we might need just a little more milk. Not too much, but we're going to go ahead and just hit it with another splash. Just to help get them a little extra smooth, since our mixer doesn't want to work today. There we go. So now they're coming together nice. That'll be next on the list, get a better mixer. So we have smoother potatoes. Now, if you want, you can get fancy, you can add some sour cream. They're really good with sour cream. If you don't want to just use milk, you can throw a little heavy cream in there too. It actually turn out really nice with heavy cream. And if you want to get real, into making your mashed potatoes, you can get chives. Make some sour cream chives and mashed potatoes. Them are bomb. There we go. Mashed potatoes are done. Okay. Next, we're going to put these to the side. We're going to get our stuff ready. We're going to make some mixed greens. They're out of a can, but we're going to doctor them up. They'll be delicious. Okay, last step of a great meal for tonight. We're going to make some greens. We're not making them homemade. I wish we were, but we're not going to. Right now, we have some collard greens. They are seasoned. We're going to help them out a little bit. we're going to give them a little more seasoning. I'm just going to throw in like a pinch of salt and some garlic, because greens and garlic go very good together. Now if you wanted to, you could crisp up some bacon, throw the bacon in there with it. We're not going to do the bacon thing tonight, just because we already have the pork chops. We're going to sprinkle a little bit of garlic powder. Minced would be better if you had it, honestly, but we're just going to use the powder for simplicity's sake tonight. We're going to throw in about a half a teaspoon, because they're already salted, because they're in a can. Everything in a can is salted. So we're going to get these on. We're going to simmer them on low, probably for a majority of the time that the pork chops are in. When the pork chops are done, we'll be back and we'll let you see what they look like, and then we'll put together a plate and you can check out a finished plate. See you when we pull the pork chops out. Alright, here we are. We're going to finish up. We got our mashed potatoes, drowned in some butter. Got our greens on the plate. We're going to go pull the pork chops out of the oven. See what we got. Alright, 1 second. Okay, well there we go. Wow, them do look very good. About the last 15-20 minutes, we took the foil off just to let the top of the chops brown a little bit. And as you can see, they did that very nicely. Okay, the plate we're putting together is going to be my wife's. So why don't you stick your hand in here and pick a pork chop. Okay. She has chosen her pork chop. That's pretty. Okay. There we have it. Greens, stuffed pork chops, homemade mashed potatoes, drowned in some butter. You guys watch the videos. We appreciate the support so far. We're up to 53 likes on our Facebook page. We have 21 subscribers. Let's keep it rolling. You guys check out the video. If you like it, give us a thumbs up. Try and get your friends to check it out. Subscribe. We got lots of good stuff coming up, and I didn't forget about the bacon and chocolate chip cookies. They are coming. You guys have a good night and keep killing it in the kitchen.